Alright, I might be tempting fate by attempting this after how Codestone Quest went. Still no word on whether I actually finished that. I tried to do one level off screen and I realized, oh yeah, it took me many hours to get as far as it was in the game. But here we are. This is the last of them, at the very least. And as you can see, it's got some weirdly big names involved, and small ones, in its development, which is interesting. It's part of why I saved this one for last. Let me move the window real quick. For some reason, the window asserts itself in a very strange position. But moving the window to where it should be skips opening credits. I wanted to fix that. The only thing I've done so far is I've opened up the settings within the options, which apparently are not the same thing. And I just changed the screen resolution. And I changed them, I made the music a little quieter. But that's it. So all I've seen is probably most of the characters that appear on here. I don't know if I recognize most, if any of these characters. This guy, I think this one might have... He looks familiar, that rookie. I don't know if he was on the site. There is one character, it's the chef. What's his name? Like Borju or something? There he is. I vaguely remember that guy. I never spent much time in Shinku, which this seems to be based around. Which, hey, it's a place that's not Meridell, I'll take it. Hey, Sweet Talk. I haven't seen Sweet Talks in any of these games, despite how popular they are. But, no, that chef, there is the only reason I really know anything about him is there is an avatar that people took many years to get from that guy. You just had to give him a certain combination of items to mix together, but people took a very, very, very long time to find it. When I stopped playing, people were still looking for it, and many years later I looked back and saw, hey, someone actually found it. How could I not go with a Sweet Talk if that's an option? I like Sweet Talks. Oh, yeah, we have descriptions. Most of these things are furry, aren't they? Most of them are also forest dwelling, vaguely, and active. I'll just look at what the descriptions are first, and then we can start worrying about the stats. Of course, this is one of those mini games where you don't know what stats actually matter, so, Techo. Are these there? I can't remember. Are these the descriptions you get shown on the site when you actually select them, like to create one? I don't remember. They sound familiar. Monkey, I think that's supposed to be pronounced. That was one of the more unintuitively pronounced names. Actually, this is a surprising number of things to select from. Boomaroo. I'm just reading their descriptions in this case, but then I'll look at their actual stats. Girls. Oh, yes, and we absolutely everything. That is not a exaggeration. They can eat, I believe, literally any item. They're one of the only two species that can do that. Tough outer armor, which for some reason is not as defensive as some other species we can select from, but okay. Usels, jeez. Gallards, Cheller? I didn't realize ones are pronounced. Man, that's a lot of selections. Okay, so Sweet Talks are the middle of the road, which is probably actually a good idea if I have no idea what to do otherwise. And incidentally, my preferred choice anyhow. When I look at this, I do not think of something that's maximum strength and defense at the expense of anything else. But okay. Goobers are also equivalent to Sweet Talks, let it be known. Gutchicks are weak. Bloomers are also middle. Not much variety in the stats here. Growls for some reason have very low. This is strange. You'd think they could have high strength and low movement. Whatever you say. And the one that literally has defense in its description doesn't have great defense. Okay, anyways. Sweet Talk. Do they look different? Choose your eyelashes. Fantastic. Does not affect your stats. Oh, you even get to choose the color. That's fantastic. Oh, wait, what? Okay, your color does in fact affect your stats. That's very strange. Okay. I did not expect that. I thought this would be a cosmetic choice. Big and strong. This is looking bigger to me. So strength, movement. So defense, strength, movement. Movement and strength. So you can just choose whatever combination of things you want. These are not common colors. Those are interesting ones. And these four are the base colors. Fast and agile. Well, see now I can't just go middle of the road everywhere. Well, that's redundant. Movement and strength is what that is. So basically, what things do I want more? I don't know anything about the game, so I think I might go for this. Defense tends to be a bit of a crutch in most games, I feel like. Also, changes your eye color for some reason. I'll go with that. Sure. Actually, show me more names. What came up with these names? These are very interesting names. Booger, fantastic. You had to remind me that snot Neopets are actually a thing, literally just made of mucus. Let's just go with blocks. Okay, oh geez, we're in 3 dimensions. This game surprises me more every moment. Look at that. Guess those are equipped. Oh, we can emote. That looks and sounds very annoyed. That's a board sound. I've never heard somebody make a sound. It's strange. That's very special. Okay. We've got a lot to do here, it looks like, but I think we should just jump right in to whatever the main event is. Okay. I guess I should start my adventure here. I have 100 Neopoints to my name, which is nothing. Pets are always a thing. It's interesting. So your inventory functions as an inventory, effectively. Thank you. Things to wear and use, I guess. You have a lot of pets. You can create food. Reading down here. Imagers. Well, nothing for you to do with that yet. Is that just the main menu? Yes. Okay. Apologies for taking a while to get started here. A good start, though. It's a good start regardless. You just arrived in Shinku, supposedly. What to do? That's a valid question. I have no idea. You tell me. Nor can I. I have no idea how you got here. Oh, please. Compare that to the one that's actually floating. Oh, fantastic. I'm guessing that's some kind of pet I don't remember the name of. What caves? Like, we're on... I don't remember caves being here. We're on map. Okay. Why can't you do it? Valid question. Gaze. Ah, I don't remember that stuff. I never read the Cydrix Gaze plot, which I should have. Or anything like that. I don't even know what Cydrix Gaze means. Is the Gaze the ship then? At least in this game? Lene, that name sounds vaguely familiar? Oh no. I'm missing on the lore. Okay. Yes, thank you. Enough ellipses. Yes, I agree. Continue the adventure. That was a fantastic event. Okay, I'm not... We'll see what the difference is between a question mark and an exclamation mark at some point. Excitement. These sounds are ridiculous, but okay. I'm just not used to anything making sounds in these. There's a lot of stuff to do. I have to click on it twice, I guess? Can I go back here? No. These sounds are so gratuitous, but okay. Let's get that Blobagus. Okay. I guess I do. Thank you for telling me why I decide. You are fighting nothing. I'm scared, go away. Okay, and now the fight. This is why this is called puzzle adventure, by the way, as opposed to, like, whacking things with your bow adventure. Or going Puyo Puyo style, where somehow battles are represented by something that is not at all like a battle. Your color. My lack of experience with board games is gonna hurt me here. Because I've seen board games like this, but I've never actually played them seriously. 8-way matches. Multipliers. So I guess we're going by points. That's the way this works. Somehow all of our equips are somehow gonna factor into this. I don't know how, but we'll see. Perfect victory against nobody. Fantastic. So you just get points by putting stuff on them, or is it just... Okay, you have to put stuff on them. Well, presumably there's something that determines where you are and are not allowed to put coins in the first place. Random extra float. Is that flipped? Okay. I'll have to make sense of the mechanics of that exactly later. Why does this game need 3D renders? It seems a little weird. Like, this seems like a very valid game to make in 2 dimensions, but... So gems you actually have to capture. Okay. Now it's actually scared away this time. You have to scare it off by dropping coins. Okay, that's not what I thought that thing would look like. And somehow it has fists. Amazing. Okay, so that tells me where I can go, I guess. Yeah, so I'll have to pick up the rolls of this at some point somehow. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Because right now I'm flying very blind here. Admittedly. I know, game. I know I can put things. You already showed me. I don't think this would do any... Yeah, so that doesn't affect any things up there. Right now I'm just figuring stuff out, effectively. Of course, the idea is going to be to make chains of things. Somehow I'm actually in the lead right now. Alright, yes I know I can... It's weird how... I wish it would just be constant whether or not it shows you where there's to put things. Or where to put things. Bah. Oh well. How many matches do I make if I go here? Only one, I think, right? I need to start thinking about how much danger I'm putting myself in if I put a coin in a particular place too. Can I put something here? Yes. There you go. And of course I left myself wide open, but it was an attempt. I should probably take things in the corner when I can. Because I don't think they can really be undone. Okay, I don't follow. If you can't place any tokens, you're in lockdown. And if you don't place any tokens, you lose. Well, isn't the whole issue that can't place tokens? Where's Pascal? There we go. Okay, so the idea is your opponent needs to, like, force you to not have any places to put things. Okay. So I'll give this another try this episode. Usually, and we spent a lot of time not doing stuff of merit earlier, so it just seems more agitated. Fantastic. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get through the initial learning curve of playing this to start with, so patience, please. All things in due time. So I should probably start really thinking about where I put things. That's not actually just what I was thinking. Whoops. Which of course is the entire purpose of the game, but hopefully you have some idea of what I mean. Alright, is there really any place interesting about anything here right now? If I put something here, then at least it can't be undone. Seems like the right defensive thing to do. Getting multipliers is a pretty big deal, isn't it? I'm liking over here. I feel like that's going to be easy to turn against me immediately afterwards. Maybe not. Somehow we're still only tied so far. I feel like I've been doing a lot better, but still not great, apparently. I'm just not used to looking at the board this way, about just in the sense of defending myself. In the sense of preventing my opponent from doing annoying things immediately after. Okay, that's something. I imagine things are going to be pretty different once we have spells and whatnot to use, because it seems like this game intends to add in a lot more mechanics than this. Bloop. Hi. Are you? Sure. He also did not help me in the slightest, which is kind of strange, but yeah, Cydric's Gaze, there you go. Drake, if you're not aware, I assume that's how it's pronounced, is a particular pet that I think is native to this area, that being Shinku. I never knew the Cydric's Gaze was shit. Admittedly. Yeah, there's probably some stuff to be known about Shinku that I don't know. Oh jeez. I was, my arm was in a very bad position just now as I was playing that game. And now it's not looking so nice. Jeez. Guess I'll be more careful about that. Isodri's gaze, I don't know if it's like a plot or just a commentary or what. I was never very clear on it, actually. I don't know why I never looked into it after, in all the years I played Neopets. No, more stuff for me to do. Fantastic. Who are these people you're naming? Why am I here, by the way? Presumably I had business coming here to start with? And you take a gem, which has not happened yet, but... And all other things being equal, let's just... For the moment. That Juma, that is a pet apparently. Set a token to flip it. It does not cause other flips. Interesting. And your turn does not end. Sure. Free flip. Yes, I should. So I'm told. We'll do that next time then. Yeah. I'm gonna accidentally go all over the place every time I try to end the episode, but this is seeming interesting. This is seeming like a more playable game this time. I'm liking this. Again, it'll be a steep learning curve for me, I think, but we'll make it work. Bye, everyone.